Looks like you won't need to do anything. I'm batting third. I thought you knew the rules of baseball. Up third, hey, can you bat for us? Why, you're gonna put a woman in a 3-hole? You got guts. I shouldn't have made the catch. I'll switch you around if you want. With who? Cleanup. Cleanup takes even more guts, you idiot. With that, she grabs a metal bat. Give me something big, please. That's not something to ask a woman. Reaches the batter's box as she complains to him. Well, if you want something big, Masai-san's already got it. That's not even remotely funny. Masai-san swings at the first pitch too. Slugs a high, easy pitch. Ball arcs high into the air and flies in the left center field. A surge of excitement runs through the team. Alright. The old man begins to take some pride in swinging amidst the cheers. You can hear the swoosh of his bat as it slices through the air. Let's start by taking the early lead to 3 points. Enters the batter's box. 1 out with a runner on second and third. The old man is aiming for a home run on the first pitch, but he's gonna hit it just as he predicted. Or so I think. Catcher stands. It's an intentional walk. What the hell? Face me fair and square. Despite his fierce instigation, ends up being a base on balls. Keh. Bases are now loaded. Whoever's 5th up has a big job to do. They might keep intentionally walking him after this. I'll go. Have you already forgotten about how to catch a kite or foul tip? Huh? Seems like he's just now remembered. Can you go out to bat, Tomoyo? You're up 5th. Hold on, I've never played baseball before. You're watching them, right? Just hit the ball as it comes to you like they did. Masai-san got a double. You can't let her beat you, right? Closes her eyes for a moment, then opens them again. You're right. If I lose my composure at a time like this, I'll never be able to reach any of my goals. Stands and takes a bat. Like this. She begins to take her practice swings. Your hands are reversed. Step forward with your foot. Okay, it looks good. Now get out there. She enters the batter's box. She takes one more look at her hands as they hold the bat. First pitch. Swoosh, big swing and a miss. Ball was far from the strike zone. Wait, could it be said doesn't know how what the strike zone is? Second pitch. Another swing and a miss. The pitch is getting her to swing at obvious balls. Keep an eye on the ball tomorrow. If it's from here to here, don't swing, let it go. Planned her using a hand and body gestures. Tomoyo nods to me from the batter's box. Third pitch. Opposing pitch must think that she's going to let any ball go by her. Throws a fastball straight into the strike zone. Tomoyo's back strikes the ball. Opposing team players just look at it. Not a single one makes an effort to chase after it. The ball draws a huge parabola in the sky and continues straight onto the mountain thicket outside the school grounds. Sorry, I lost our ball. Tomoyo just stands there looking apologetic. A moment later we all erupt in cheers. Wow, you did it, Tomoyo. You go around the bases once. Bastards, get a look at that, huh? The old man runs out the wall, pointing at the opposing pitcher with both of his index fingers. Grand slam. Furukawa Bakers start off with a 4-point lead. After that, the other team switches pitchers. Next up is a control pitcher who favors breaking balls. Must be their tournament guy. Yoshino, Yusuke, and Mai-chan are both attracted by consecutive grounders into the infield. If you have 4 points, that's a nice safe lead. Furukawa Bakers take the field for the top of the second inning. Other team's 4th batter comes up. From the looks of him, he'd easily be able to send any ball he make contact with out of the park. Barely managed to hit a Shudo heading straight for his stomach. Left field. Yoshino Yusuke runs straight forward to the ball, grab it in the foul territory. Wow, he really managed to get it. Our defense is rock solid. 5th batter hits the short grounder. Q handles it easily. The heart of their lineup dealt with, the old man parades a strikeout. They're sure to begin once more. 6th batter stands in the batter box. Swing and a miss. Second pitch is another fastball. Big swing with no contact at all. Clunk. Instead, a dull thud comes from the pitcher's mound. The old man rolls on the ground. Just to his side is a bat still in motion. Slipped out of the batter's hand. Seems to have hit him right around the shin. Has to hurt like hell. Hey, you totally did it on purpose. Sinara confronts the batter. No, it was out of my control. The entire team runs to the old man's side. You okay, old man? His face is pale. Can't lose this match. Town's dignity is on the line, right? That's no reason to force yourself. Excuse me. Sanai-san pushes her way through his nuts and kneels by the old man's side. As she lies on the ground, he examines his foot. Maybe broken. Sanai, you have to understand. There are times when a man has to fight no matter what. I don't see how you can ever throw a ball like this, even throw a ball like this. The bone's broken, you can't stand in a battered box either. That's right, Akio-san, you can't play baseball today. That's too bad. We're even in the lead. There's nothing you can do considering the circumstances, though. Well, we're just gonna quit. We're gonna lose. It's only the second inning, so it wouldn't count as a game. We'll just have to wait until next time. That's too bad. We'd all given up. I'm not quitting now. Yet we hear a voice. We're finishing this match and we're gonna win. Hold on, how? Pitcher substitution. Pitcher Nagisa Furukawa. Look up to where the old man is pointing and there she stands. Excuse me? What? Nagisa? All of us shout in unison. You're the pitcher, you throw them in my place. Even if we do make a substitution, there's no reason to make her the pitcher. That's right, the hit after her hit off of her. You idiots don't underestimate our opponents. For example, you. The old man looks up at Yoshino Yusuke. You with your half-decent athletic abilities, just try to pitch against them. Look at so many hits it'll make your head spin. Easiest pitches to hit are the ones that are fast, but not too fast. Compared to you, they have a harder time hitting high-arcing balls thrown by someone with no athletic talent whatsoever. You're being given an important mission, Nagisa. You'll do it for me, right? And the old man stares into Nagisa's eyes. I know the old man might be right. If her defense is rock solid, this plan might work better. Please, will you do it? I ask her to. She glances my way, then looks down. I think I remember Takeshi doing the same thing. It might just work. Oh, Takeshi Kitano, or Beat Takeshi, is a Japanese director, comedian, singer, mostly as part of his comic career. Actor, show host, film editor, presenter, screenwriter, author, poet, painter, one-time video game designer who had received critical acclaim both in his native Japan and abroad for his idiosyncratic cinematic work. Despite his accolades, he's probably known for his best for his comedy. Tsunara backs me up. Just trust in us, we've got your back. You can do it, Nagisa. We all encourage Furukawa. They might hit the ball if I throw it, but if that's what all of you say, I'll give it a try. Pitching practice begins. I can't believe how high her pitches are. They're like high underhand volleyball serves. Still, they managed to brush against the strike zone. She being more athletically inclined than I expected. Doesn't have any power, that's all. The game is restarted. Holds her arm tight to her body, she gets in the set position. I can't believe how weird that looks when she does it. After pausing for a moment, she throws the ball. The ball is annoyingly slow. The batter waits for it patiently and, clank, swings hard at it. The ball flies high into the air, passing above Furukawa's head, falling into a shallow center field. Tomoe picks it up with a bare hand, then throws it. Howls through the air toward me in a low straight line. Catch her right in front of me. You're out. Umpire makes his call. Runner stands in front of the first base, dumbfounded. I thought I was a goner there. I'm amazed that I was able to catch that. What just happened? Fielded ball by center. Returns to the bench after I inform him of the kneels. Yeah, it's a good thing I put her in the center field. Rather than going to the hospital, you all man is lazing around in a picnic sheet. I'm glad there is somewhere to throw it. You know, I think you should start playing softball. Softball? I'm not interested in games like that. The only thing I'm interested in is the student council. Everyone was weirded out by the response. Okay, let's go widen the lead. The old man claps his hands. Come on now. Senor points a bat my way in group first. Alright. I'm leading our offense off this inning. I take it and stand by the batter's box. What am I supposed to do with my shoulder like this? All I can think of doing is making contact and having the ball land between the infield and outfield. And up against a control pitcher, can an amateur like me get a hit off of him? I look for a breaking ball from the first pitch. The big curveball. I swing but missing completely. Must I look really lame swinging like this? Caught up in that, I thought I whiffed the second pitch. And watched the third pitch, a high fastball goes by me. Strike. You're out. Sadly, I strike out looking. I understand how the striker zone becomes vague once you actually stand in the batter's box. Hand the bat to Fuko, then make for the bench. You're the kind to teach others about things you can't do yourself. Leave me alone. Let's get some runners on base for my bat. I'm sure she'll have a bat at 2. I can't get into it if I'm up with 2 outs. A little fly ball rises in the air and it's solidly hit fly ball. The ball flies right between the second base and left field. By the time it does, Fugo's already on first. Texas leaker, that was lucky. Okay, this is a perfect chance to esteem myself. Here I go. I'd rather much you redeem yourself, but okay. He triumphantly stands in the batter box and waves his bat in the air. First pitch flies low to the outside and a swing and a miss. Slider was a ball. Let those go. The old man says it so that everyone can hear. Second pitch is inside fastball. Clank hits a short ground ball at the handle. Second step on his base for 1 out. He then sends the ball to the first for another out. Double play. Are you some kind of idiot? The girl managed to get a hit and you're just gonna waste it? I can't believe you, Sinara. You're so lame. Jeez. So much of it for this team. Okay, defense. You can do it, everyone. Jesus. Top of the third. Furukawa continues to pitch. The first batter makes an awful contact with the pitch, sending a fly ball to the second. My-chan catches it, set easily. Next batter keeps perfect track of the ball, but fortunately hits a line drive to third. Misai-san catches it right in front of her. Ninth batter in the order is up. He smacks the first pitch, bounces straight back toward the pitcher's mound, and Furukawa jumps up in the air and grabs the ball high in the sky. I yell at her as she arcs the ball to me. Split second before the hitter passes, the ball makes its way to my glove. You're out. Good job. Walk away. I walk over to her with my glove, pat her on the back. Hey, you're pretty good. Well, I decided I'm not going to let my father say I have no athletic talents any longer. Got that right. Okay then, looks like it's all going according to plan. Old man's acting so carefree he even started to smoke. We're starting with our second batter. I like this lineup. Time to apply some pressure. I'm not sure whether or not we've come together as a team, but everyone seems to be listening and agreeing to some degree. Q stands in the batter's box, takes consecutive big swings, bringing her up to 2 strikes. Control pitcher seems like a bad matchup for her. She watched the third pitch pass by for a ball. Huh? Even I could only manage a short grounder like she'd be able to make contact. Pitch 4, time for a showdown. Q chokes up on the bat by about a fist length. Clank sends it nicely into shallow right field. 2 at bat, 2 hits. Worlds apart from a certain someone, I'd say. Like you're the one to talk. Ugh. We're totally pathetic men stand by side. Hitting those balls seems like it'll be tough. Should I try to get her second with a bunt? Can you do a fake bunt and run? Don't ask me to do something that tough. If anyone can pull it off, it's Misai-san. Clank. Fake bunt flies toward the unprepared first baseman. Ball goes through the air. Q advances to third base. You can do it. Okay, time to get more runs. Who's up next? Everyone looks around with an expression of not me. Eventually our eyes all land on the same girl. What? Me? I guess so. It was you. We can just go with the squeeze play. Quiz play? Is it easy? It's hard. I'm not sure if I'll be able to answer it. I'm certain you don't know what we're talking about. Oh, fine, just go for it. Swing away. Ah, okay. The bat looks heavy as she places it on her shoulder and walks to the batter's box. The first pitch is called a strike. Second strike called strike. Third is a swing and a miss. Strikeout. No athletic talents. I'm sorry. Oh, it's fine. We've got big guns next. Tomoyo Pion. Don't call me that. Don't call me by that weird name. Give us another big one, please. No, I prefer the things to be small. Small and pretty. Well, whatever. You need to make contact and you'll hit the ball out of the park. She looks visibly annoyed leaving the batter's box. Swings at the first pitch. Clank. Huh? Tomoyo stops the bat after impact, not following through. Right field moves forward to catch the shallow fly ball. Sends it straight back into the infield. There isn't even enough time to take up. Small and pretty is difficult. The hit by the girl from earlier seems nothing short of miraculous. Stop worrying about stuff and just swing for the fences. Don't say that like I have some sort of superhuman strength. The first hit was just a coincidence. Fine. Counting on you if we're in a clutch situation. Whoever's up next, I don't care how you do it, just score some runs. Yoshino Yusuke stands up. That must be me. Ah! Mei-chan cheers him on with a scream, unable to form words. So, that kind of thing still happens. Can't believe all the time I had to put up with. First base, Masai-san mutters something to herself, but I can't make it out. First pitch, Yoshino Yusuke watches the fastball go by. Second pitch, the pitcher aims for a strike with a big curveball. Yusuke must have had his eye out for a pitch like this from the beginning. He waits for it to come to him and then swings. Clank. Sharp line drive causes the pitcher to flinch out of the way as it flies toward the center field. Mei-chan shrieks in joy. But it flies too far. The center fielder runs forward to make a sliding catch. Gah. I regret nothing. Yoshino Yusuke drops his bat and hangs his head. Are these hands of mine so useless that they can't even help create good memories for these children? Don't get so depressed, Yoshino-san. I don't have any hits either. And Nobuzaki's hit list too. We three totally pathetic men stand side by side. What a pathetic sight. Hey, you three, get out on the field. You can do it, everyone. The heart of the other team's lineup will be batting this inning. The man who made it to the national tournament can at least keep their lead off the second hitters from getting on base so they won't have any runners to drive in. Furukawa takes the mound against their leadoff hitter. Her only pitches is her charged changeup, if you call it that. The batter knows what to expect and swings for the first pitch. Clank. Ball speeds along to the ground. Masai-san leaps to sideways from third base. Doesn't make it there. Ball rolls in the shallow left field. Who do you think I am? Some kind of high school prodigy? Tries to beat her dirt-covered clothes clean. I'm sorry. Ah, no, don't worry, I'll get it next time. Furukawa pitches from the set. She does, the runner in the front me sets off. He's trying to steal second. Tsunara catches the high-flying ball and throws it to second. Hugh catches it and goes to take the runner, but he's already on base. They'll be able to steal all the bases they want like this. Just ignore that, focus on the batter. The old man's instruction comes flying from the benches. Furukawa nods and pitches. He runs again. Tsunara throws it so polished that he could pass for his high school varsity catcher. Even though there's still no way he could arrive at third in time after one of those high-arcing change-ups. No outs, runner on third. The batter is behind in the count, but there's no way that Furukawa would be able to get a strikeout. Throws her third pitch. Clank. The batter sends the ball high in the air as though he's waiting for the exact pitch. Deep enough to be an easy sacrifice fly. Tomoya, our center fielder, is waiting there for it. Oh no. The ball is like an archer arrow as he sends it straight back to the infield. The runner stays pinned at third. Now we need to just keep on getting outs like that. The batter's box, the first hitter in the heart of the lineup. First pitch, blank. Ball flies in the right field to the crack. Fu moves back and forth in all directions. Finally, she closes her eyes and hops blind in the air. Plop. The ball lands in the center of her outstretched glove. What? She's even surprised herself. Fu has totally forgotten about the runner on third. In fact, it's dubious whether she even knows what a runner taking up is. Down base easily reaches home. 4-1, 3-point lead. Can Fugo have this as a keepsake? Hurry up and toss it back. Fugo's new dream is to become a professional baseball player. You can't, you're a woman. Wow, alright. Where did that come from? A clean enough hitter also knocks that ball high in the air. It's a fly out to center field. And then the batting order is up to hit in the bottom of the 4th inning. How many innings in this game? 7 grass lot rules. And there's still plenty of chances for me to show what I got. Okay, May Okazaki, get out of there, they're on base, let me bat you in. Clank, Mei-chan's hit goes directly between third and shortstop. Sitting next to me, Yoshino Yusuke lets out a sigh. The only players on the starting roster that don't have a hit up are your skies. I wish I hadn't heard him mumble that. Self-deprecating laugh. I stand in the batter's box. I made to feel an odd sense of pressure. No out and a runner on first. I hate to let Yoshino Yusuke down, but I bunt to send the runner to second. Clunk. Managed to send the ball rolling toward first, forcing the first baseman to get it. Takes me out. I don't love it, but it's not a bad strategy. Okazaki, falling low. I contributed to the team. That's better than causing it trouble by hitting on to a double play like a certain someone, wouldn't you say? No way. If you're a man, you gotta be bold. That's the only way. Isn't that right, Yoshino-san? That's how men act. Men, you say. You can make contact with the ball, but that doesn't matter if you hit it to an out. That doesn't make you a man. That just makes you worthless. Is he chewing himself out? Yep, you're right about that. I'll try my best. Overwhelmed by the quiet pressure, Tsunohara just nods along with a nervous laugh. Meanwhile, Fuku strikes out in the batter's box. 2 outs and a runner on second. Go be a man. Smacks Tsunohara in the back. Yeah. He slaps his face with both hands to fire himself up, grabs the bat and heads to the batter's box. First pitch, he lets a big curveball get past him for strike 1. This guy keeps on getting strikes. He's pretty good and he's a pretty good pitcher. That's how he can do it, everyone. In the second pitch, don't know exactly the pitcher's called, but it's a low breaking ball. Tsunohara falters but still goes after the pitch. The white ball strikes into the air with a crack, flies farther and farther into center field. Yes! Center field jumps straight backward. He falls to the ground in a cloud of dirt. Tsunohara slows down and he runs towards second base. Don't tell me. Center fielder slowly stands up, holding up his glove with the white baseball inside. It's too bad. That was an incredible play. You can do it. We're actually switching sides now. Yoshino-san, am I still worthless even after that? Yeah. The reply comes instantaneously. During the top of the 5th, the other team scores in nearly the exact same way. Taking advantage of Furukawa's weakness by getting a runner on base with a drag bunt. Stealing second and third, then getting a sac fly. Our lead is cut to 2 points. It's our turn to bat next. While Q has gone 2 at bats. Both she and Masai-san hit infield grounders and are retired. Knowing that Furukawa batting cleanup would be able to hit these pitches. Strike the air out. I'm sorry. You can do it. Top of the 6th inning, Clunk, another drag bunt against Furukawa. Masai-san comes running with a furious look on her face and grabs the ball, only to then hurl it hard a moment later. I hear a firm dry crack from my glove. Yeah, nice going, Masai-chan. Don't call me Chan. I'm beep years old. Oops. Masai-san is that many years that old. So you're so you were that old. So you're the old standby years old. God damn it. Starfish. Just forget I ever said that. She doesn't dash for the ball at first. During the next bunt attempt, possibly as a result of her age being revealed, and in turn isn't able to cover for Furukawa. Ah, sorry. No, I'm the one who should be saying sorry. You're always helping me out. I'll get the ball next time, so keep him coming. Yes, yes. Normal pattern follows after that, with the runner stealing second and third. I assume the batter will be shooting for another outfield fly. It's gonna be a squeeze play. Furukawa throws a weak pitch. Clank. Bunt. The ball rolls toward Furukawa once more. Masai-san won't make it in time. Furukawa picks up the ball herself. Come on, Furukawa. And throws it to the yelling Shinohara. Safe. Batter makes it to home before he even gets a chance to tag him out. Sorry, you idiot. You should have gone there to throw it to me for the guaranteed out. And who says come on like that in the kind of situation? Was that no good? Don't worry about it. It's not your fault. It's Shinohara's for giving you those directions. That's right. What? Well, fine. If this is how it's gonna be, I'll just have to throw the runner out. Bring it on. Next batter comes up to bat. The runner sets up off as soon as Furukawa throws a pitch. Shinohara throws the ball to second as if life depended on it. Safe. Hold on, wasn't that an out? I can see the protest on Q's face. It does feel like he's getting close though. Throws by Shinohara was like something by a man possessed both in speed and accuracy. Maybe he'll be able to make it with a little more emotion. He might be able to make it if he really gets mad at the runner. Maybe able to make that impossible possible. I swear I'm throwing you out next time. Goes so far as to declare his intention to the runner before squatting back down. Furukawa gets in the set. After pausing for a brief second, she throws the ball. The runner sets off as she does. Shinohara catches it, immediately takes it in his throwing hand, puts his knees to the ground, and makes it to third. How's that? Masai-san still on third. Behind her, Yoshino Yusuke run towards the foul territory. After the incredibly wild throw, the runner kicks off to third base to make it to home plate. From the bench, the old man draws his index finger across his neck and points to the ground. 4-4. We retire the remaining batters and switch sides. Shinohara, wow, so Masai-san, you're that many years old? You know, when you try to change the subject, you should try not to change it to something just as bad. Shinohara's body falls to the ground from the force of Masai-san's drop kick. How can he make errors at such a crucial moment? Think about the situation we're in. He shouts at the back of Shinohara's head, still lying on the ground with the rest of him. No use crying over spilled milk. Tomoe-san, please, I want you to really try this time. Yeah, I'll try giving it my all this time. I'm getting the kind of hit a girl should. She picks up the bat and walks off. You know that's not what I mean. Doesn't react to him as he walks coolly to the batter's box. She watches the first pitch, a curveball go by for her, called strike. Second pitch is another breaking ball, it's a slider that veers away from her. Steps into her swing with all her strength and goes to make contact. That's a ball. Clank. Low line drive flies in over the second baseman's head. Keeps going until it falls into right center field. Gets a double, same result in Masai-san's first at bat. Okay. Reaches second base with a satisfied look on her face. What's the difference between that and hit a home run? She probably wants to say that she had to use technique for that hit. Is anything particularly girly about that? It doesn't make a difference either way. You can do it. You don't know how the rules of baseball work to you. Shadow slowly rises up next to me. It's Yoshino Yusuke. He doesn't say anything, grabbing his bat silently and walking off. It's almost as if he's a man possessed. He enters the batter's box and glares straight at the pitcher like he's aiming for him. First pitch is a fastball, he doesn't even flinch, strike one. Second pitch is another fastball, he watches the one go by, 2 for second strike. Is he looking for a breaking ball again? If so, the pitcher has him outsmart. Third pitch is a slider that breaks to the outside. He doesn't swing at this one either. Pitch 4. It's a high fastball, it's a bait switch. Pitch, he watches it go by again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Time for pitch 5. It's inside. Another fastball. Yoshino Yusuke swings without hesitation. He was waiting for the exact fastball. This is my present to you. Clank. Ball soars higher and higher into the sky. Left fielder backs up. Then ball passes over his head. Mei-chan is jumping in the air. Tomoya makes it to home. She screams and begins high-fiving the rest of the team. You kids. Begins yelling as he stands on second base. This is the one gift that I can give to you. The formless gift known as a memory. He begins to approach it step by step as he speaks. I have no money. There's nothing I can buy for you. But you're out. The opposing team tags Yoshino Yusuke now that he's off of his base. Yoshino Yusuke sits still on the bench, befuddled. I hear an occasional self-deprecating laugh coming from him. I bet Yoshino Yusuke sees that as another act by a worthless man. I thought you were dead. You better thank Yoshino Yusuke, he canceled out your awfully timed error. I'll be the one to make up for my own mistakes. So now let's get some runners on base for my at-bat. See Mei-chan skillfully send the ball in the shallow right field. Dude, who is this girl? She's like in middle. She's like in elementary school and she's hitting these balls. That's how you do it, Mai. Okay, Okazaki, follow that up. Grab the bat and head to the batter's box. Considering the state that Yoshino Yusuke is in too. Sacrifice bunt. Do you think you're a kawaii or something? Masahiro Kawai is a former baseball player from Tokyo-based Yomiuri Giants, best known for his munting. Sinahara heaps abuse onto me after I'm called out and returned to the benches. What's wrong with being kawaii? I guess kawaii isn't bad, but I want you to be my Umori. Takeshi Umori was another baseball player from the Yomiuri Giants. Despite the great expectation his team had for him as a power hitter, he failed to perform up to anticipated standards. Damn. Alright, wow. Who's that? I hear voices ask around me. What, huh? You don't know him? The Giants' first pick in the draft? He even sets the home run record in the Eastern League. He's an incredible home run batter. Goddamn, Sinara. With the knowledge, the Eastern League is part of the Japanese minor leagues of baseball. Come on, be my Omori. No. Please. No. Clank. Hugo hits another Texas leaguer in the shallow center field. Mei-chan advances to third base. Look, we have a runner scoring in the scoring position. Now get a hit. Yeah, I'll be a man this time around. Sinara enthusiastically heads to the batter's box. Alright, bring it. Clank. Another pop fly caught by the catcher. Is it just me, or does air feel a little dead around there? Could he just leave me alone? Okay, time for the final inning. If you can protect our 1 point lead, we'll win. We win. You guys got that? And you would believe how funny his face looked. I bet he looked pathetic. Are you two listening to me? In stark contrast to our team of 4 listeners now taking the field, the opposing team is together in a huddle, firing each other up. First up to bat is 5th in their lineup. Don't let anything distract you, just pitch. Furukawa nods a few times at the old man's words, then throws the ball. Strong hit. It's a ground ball. Speed between first and second. Dive forward but can't reach the ball as it passes by my eyes. After that, the runner once again is allowed to steal second and third. Sinhar doesn't force himself to make throws he can't handle either. Sixth batter hits a regular grounder into the infield. Q is playing in and manages the ball well. One out and runner on third. Next batter, their seventh, takes a full swing at the perfect ball up high. Aiming for right field again. Ball looms over Fuko's head. Kenshi moves around in all directions before closing her eyes and hopping into the air. Plop. Again, the ball has been sucked into her glove. What? You're actually an expert at this, aren't you? The runner on third tags up and runs home. It's tied back up. We still have the bottom of the inning. We just need to stop them here. Their eighth batter gets another strong hit. High bouncing grounder passes between third and third base and shortstop, and both run after it. Masai-san grabs it far behind her position and makes a long throw. Safe. A moment before I catch it, the runner dashes past my back. I guess I should have let you get to that one. I wouldn't have been able to do it either. Nothing we could do then. Don't worry. Masai-san and Q touch gloves and return to their position. The runner steals base and makes it to third once again. Ninth batter up to bat. Masai-san moved in expecting a drag bunt. I take after example. Furukawa pitches from the set. Clank. Strong hit. Runs between first and second base thanks to her inside position. Tomoyo comes charging in from the other side. After she grabs the ball, she tosses it to home plate with all her strength. No matter how strong her arm is, no way she'd be able to throw a runner from third out of the outfield. My Chan decides the same and successfully uses both hands to cut the ball off. First, catch her underhanded throw. Glance at the batter still on his way after lazily assuming he had plenty of time to make the first and step on the plate. You're out. You're smart, my Chan. You're nothing like your big brother at all. My hand really hurts though. Tomoyo is standing still, apparently unsure of what just happened. Did a good job rolling on the ground out there. First our turn on defense in the final inning with the game tied. Time for us to bat in the final inning. The game's tied, which means 1 point and we walk off. Don't worry, you guys can do it. I believe in you. Our town's prestigious Furukawa Bakers can win this one. Prestigious? Yeah, prestige. No, we're just formed. We're gonna break up as soon as this game is over. I'm counting on you to start us off on right foot. Well, I don't like losing. Q stand in the batter's box. Hey, Okazaki. What is it? I'm begging you, let me have just one more at-bat. Don't ask me that. I hear the crack of the bat. Q sends the ball in the shallow right field and makes it onto base. Alright, come on. But you don't care one bit about whether we win or lose. Masai-san also hits the first pitch, sending the ball between first and second. It's coming, it's almost my turn. No, that's still a long way off. No outs with the runner on first and second. This is our chance. Up to bat is Furukawa. Nagisa bunt. But bunt. Is that hard? All you had to do is put the bat sideways and tap the ball with it. Give it a try. There's no way that you'd be able to succeed on your first ever try. Still, the only option we have is to place our hopes in this helpless girl. The first pitch. Bat doesn't even graze the ball. She also whiffs the second ball with her bunt attempt. This is hopeless. It's fine, Nagisa, just swing and hit the ball. Oh, okay. Change of plan, it becomes clear that even the 3-bunt attempt wouldn't be enough for her to succeed. Third pitch. Watch the slider break to the outside. I'm impressed she didn't even swing. Fourth pitch, fastball straight down the middle. Oh, she swings the bat and makes contact. It's a miracle. The ball falls perfectly in between center field, who's playing in and second. Did it, heh. Furukawa hops in the air atop the first base. I guess it leaves us as the only player without hits. Q sees the ball being thrown back and stops at third. No outs, base is loaded. Of course. A chance, one hit, and we walk off victorious. Up next is the best batter, Tomoyo. That's a nice girly home run. There's no such thing as girly home run. Send it flying to the mound over there. It'll be so girly that it just might fall in love with you. Don't try to persuade me in such roundabout ways. You're thinking of trying to get a small hit, right? Leave this to me. This is to make up for my mistake earlier. Swing with all my might. Oh, really? Her mistake earlier. She must be regretting the fact that she threw the ball toward home plate. My chin covered for her. It's not like there's ended up being a mistake. A mistake. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm Tsunohara's sister. Tsunohara Tomoyo stands up at the batter's box, absolutely still waiting for the pitcher. She's gonna hog all the glory for herself. I'm not gonna get another chance to bat. Just be quiet. Pitcher throws a fastball with all his might. Tomoyo's bat howls through the air. Clang. Everyone looks up to the sky. The ball really does fly into the mountains. Foul ball. Our momentary shouts of joy soon turn into sighs. That was close. Whose side are you rooting for? Second pitch is a mild curveball. She times her swing for a strike. Despite being behind the count, her expression stays the exact same. She just keeps waiting for the next ball. The pitcher throws his third pitch. A low fastball. No, it dropped. Still goes for it. The ball hits her bat right in the center of the sweet spot. Low line drive into the center field. Doesn't make it there. Second baseman leaps to the side to catch it. Go back. Second base is right in front of him and steps on it. He then swings his body to the side, throws the ball to first. Huh? Stands dumbfounded between first and second base. Triple play. Worst possible outcome. You can do it. The word seems so hollow. Extra innings. Center field Tomoyo now joins left field. It's Yoshino Yusuke. And just standing there dazed and befuddled. Fuko, right now, you're the cornerstone of our defense. High fly ball heads to her in right field. Zaoi Fuko fidgets around, closed eye, jumps aimlessly. Ball falls in a totally different spot. What? You know, that's what normally supposed to happen. The batter reaches third in the time it takes her to chase after the ball. Next batter hits a shaky ground ball to infield. Around third, charges toward home plate. Mei-chan dashes to the ball, picks up, tosses it to home plate in single fluid motion. Sonara catches it, and the runner comes into contact at home. You're out. That play was pretty good there, right? Yeah, if you're talking about Mei-chan. Furukawa gets the remaining batter to hit a fly ball, closing out the half. Now it's the bottom of the eighth, our turn on offense. The worst part of our batting order is up next, but I won't say anything, just please do something. The old man bows his head. First batter up is Yoshino Yusuke. Am I smiling right now? No, you're not. I see. Sorry for being like this. Being so useless. Leaving you with those memories. But I'm going to smile at the end. He seems to have snapped out of it as he goes to stand in the batter's box. He goes for the first pitch, a breaking ball. This is my present to you. Clang. Ball flies over the head of the second baseman and falls in the shallow right field. You kids, hold on, timeout. He asks the umpire to take him timeout. Go back to talking. This is the one gift I can give to you. The formless gift, known as a memory. Given to approach step by step. I have no money, there's nothing I can buy for you. But while they may not be tangible, memories last forever. Inside all of your hearts. I truly believe that. Turns to the base contented. We're starting again. Mei-chan briskly hops in the batter's box while everyone else's mouth hangs open. After she watches two balls go by, she gets her first pitch in the strike zone. Dude, Mei has been hitting every single one of these balls. Like Yoshino Yusuke, she sent it to the shallow right field. Yes! Ben suddenly gets excited. Well, does I stand quietly and grab a bat? Okazaki sacrifice punt this time. Sack punt, that's what man would do. If I can advance both runners with a bunt, Fuko will be up with runners on second and third. Even if Fuko is retired, Tsunohara will get a chance to bat with the runners on base, but Tsunohara is still hitless. We're gonna hand the fate of the match over to this loser. No, it's not happening. Swing. Old man's voice. I'm not gonna ask you to play small ball. Go swing for a big one. Why? Because this has all started with you. You're the one who got me to this point. I recognize you now as a man. I can't have you not hitting that ball. Now show me what you can do. Don't be scared. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm looking at you as a man right now. Get out there and bring victory to this town. I walk forward slowly, the words pushing me ahead. Let's win this. Stand in the batter's box and watch the sun, now setting in the distance. I don't know when it happened, but we all went our separate ways. Everyone went to college after graduating high school. Messiah stands still, the dorm mother still as busy as ever, with no reason for me to go there. I don't see her anymore. As for Fukawa bread, I'm not picky about my bread, so I've stopped buying from there. Yoshinobu's kid is probably still doing electrical work somewhere in this town. I'm amazed that I ran into him so many times as a student. Stopped seeing him around after graduating. Sinara and my Chan returned their families home, and even though we scattered, every once in a while I think about that one game of grass lot baseball. It brings a smile to my face. It felt good. Not because of whether we won or lost. After smiling for a bit, my mood settles. This is how I restore my spirits for all the days I have ahead of me. Let's go. Stand back up. The white ball dances in the air. Keep running, keep running. I can hear their voices. I can smell that day. Look at that. It has fucking stats. Oh my god. That's amazing. Sunhara average with 0. Q and Messiah are the same. Yep. Did we win? Who knows? Oh. I mean, if you think about it, we probably would have won with just Akio being there, but a dirty play at the beginning. But it doesn't matter, because I'm saying we won anyways. You hear that? I'm saying we won anyways. May though, oh my god. She did so good, Fuko. I guess Akio didn't hit one either. I don't know what any of those letters mean, by the way. I've never played actual baseball before. Oh, there it is. We won. Dude, there it is. 4 at the very beginning, and then nothing. And then 1, and then a 1 time. Oh, dude. You know we hit that. We know we hit that home run. I mean, we were able to hit Akio's pitch. We could definitely hit any of these amateurs and ball, you know. Dude, that was nice. We got to meet so many characters. I'm pretty sure we met all of them. I mean, all the like main characters. But, wow. Did you see those achievements too? Oh my god! Hold on. There it is. This one. And this one. Oh, dude, this is the one I was talking about. Right there. hill goes on. Clannad. We did it, guys. Alright. Next part. We're not... I don't think we're going through a scenario. I don't think there's any scenarios left. Maybe there are. But... next time we'll be doing that. So hope you guys all enjoyed the game of baseball. I'll see you guys next time.